G'day guys, welcome back. I'm playing with another new mold today. Look, 4 by 6, 24 pieces all in one. How cool's that? So these ones have got the Druzy crystal cavities, same as this one here that I did the other day. Hopefully you saw that video. And I dusted it with some Chameleon colors, and yeah, I put white nail polish on the back. But today I'm going to try these 6 because I've got 6 rows, so I'm going to do 1 row in each of these Chameleon pigment powders, and then I'm just going to top them with black. So I was thinking about just doing, like, you know, transparent crystals, and I thought it's not terribly exciting, so I will do one another day, but today I just want to try with these. So these 2 are like a black, and that's a purple, and then these ones are all like a white powder. So I'm going to get started, and then I'll do a couple, and then I'll fast forward the video. I'll make up my resin, and I'll come back. So, what are we doing? This one is called Interfere It. Now, these are all by Glitter and Crafts for You. So this one is called Interfere It. And I'm just going to just dab on. I don't want too much in there. So this one I will do that row. The next one I'll do that row. Basically just doing these, A, to have a look and see how they go, and B, I need some more giveaways, because I like to put a little giveaway in when people order my molds. I like to put a little trinket, little token of appreciation in, and I don't have any left, so it's a twofold video. So if you do end up buying this mold, if you want it, it is in my eBay store. The link is below in the description. I'll be sending you a little Druzy pendant as well. I mean, I've only got 24, so the first 24 orders will get them, but I'll make more. I'll make more different sorts of crystals because, yeah, I really like them. So once I've done that, sort of poking it around in there, I'm going to wipe off my brush carefully with some paper towel, and then we'll move on to the next one. I think what I'll do is I'll put that there so we know which one it is. Hey, I'll put it underneath each one. So the next one I'm going to do is Interfere What. So that's that one. All right, put you on fast forward. I'm going to do the rest, and I'll come back to you once I've mixed up my black resin. Right, I'm back. Finished those. So you can see that some are white, some are black, and then this one's more of a purple. But really keen to see what colour they will actually go once you put a black background on them. So the Chameleon colours, they work much better with a black background. Maybe you could do a navy, not sure, but a dark background is suggested to work best. Now I've got my resin sitting in some hot water there because I want to make it nice and thin. I'm using this one, the Platinum 360 Plus. I'll put the link down below where you can get it from. It will be available in the US and Canada very soon, but not just yet. Very reasonably priced resin and really good resin, I think. I use different sorts of platinum resin for different techniques. So we have got the Midnight Black by Resin to make that background nice and dark. Let's try that. A little bit in there. So it's nice and thin and runny now, my resin, because it was quite thick before. It's the middle of winter here in Queensland, Australia. Not that we have a very cold winter, but you know, you want your resin to be sort of sitting at about 23 degrees. And when it's only like 16 degrees in my studio, I have got the heater on, which has brought it up to 19. But yeah, I think it's best just to heat your resin if you want it to be nice and thin. Especially for little things like this. You don't want to have like a big glob to go in. You want it to be thin so it kind of runs into all those little crystal crevices. So yeah, just stick it in some hot water. It's just hot water from the tap. It's not boiling or anything like that. Just hot water from the tap. My hot water doesn't get too hot. I can put my hand under it. It doesn't get too hot. All right, that looks good. You can test out the opacity of your resin. Just put it on a little piece of paper towel like that and see if you're happy with the opacity of it. If you want it a little bit darker, put a little bit more in, which I think I probably will. There we go. Make sure it's nice and black. Now, I probably got way too much resin here because I was thinking, well, I wonder how much each one holds. So I thought maybe 10 grams, which looks like 2 teaspoons. And I thought, that's a bit much. That's like a cupful. And then I thought 1 teaspoon. But then I kind of split the difference and did 100 grams of A and 43 grams of B. So hopefully that will be enough. If it's not, I'll have to quickly go and find something else that I can pour black into. And with a little bit of Chameleon powder, hey? See what else I can find. I do have, I'm just looking at my phone up on the screen there. It looks as if it's upside down. I do have another little mould, my other little 4 Druzy pendant mould, but I've put it away. Right, I'm just going to pour some black into here so I can pinch the edge there, and it'll be much easier to pour out. So we'll do that. Okay, here we go. Should put you over there. I hate to knock you over. A little bit of hand room here. Okay, here we go. Pour in. Now, if you get a little bit of the powders floating up to the top, don't worry, they do that. Hang on to this, then I can wipe the edge. I hope I can clean my mould afterwards. I'll just throw it in a sink of hot soapy water and let all the pigment powders wash off if there's still some on the mould. As you can see, there's some on the top there. I won't worry about it now, but yeah, when I'm done, when I've demolded, I'll just put it in a sink full of warm soapy water and give it a bit of a wipe. Okay, here we go, next row. And I might do some with a gold side and some with a silver side. I've got my gold and silver pen sitting there on the side for later. I'll see what they look like, and I decide if I want to do gold or silver or maybe a bit of each. It's flowing nicely, the resin, it's flowing nicely to the edges. Everything's getting covered. Oh, I'm so keen to see what these are going to look like. It's really exciting when you get a new mold to play with, isn't it? Oh, possibilities are endless. What I can do with this. All right, let me just fill that little cup again. Be nice to know actually how much it holds, then I can tell you guys if you buy this mold how much it will hold. Probably more than I was expecting. I always do that, and I never make up enough. Or sometimes, you know, I'll make up more because I'm worried that I won't have enough. But you can put water in them first. But yeah, I didn't want to do that because then I'd have to dry it. And it would take a while to dry because it's got all those little crevices in it, which would trap water. So I thought, no, I'm just gonna wing it. So I want them to be full. I want them to dome. I don't want like a sharp edge around the outside. If you don't fill your mold up all the way, you may have noticed you get a bit of shrinkage, and the resin has a little sharp edge around the top. But you can overcome that by filling your mold right up to the top and actually sort of overfilling it just a little bit, so that the resin actually makes a little mound, a bit of a dome, and then when it shrinks away, it's just flat. You won't have that little lip. A little bit more for you. I'm nearly done, guys. I'm loving this purple. It's looking really pretty. I have no idea what it's going to turn out to be like, but at the moment it's looking really pretty. It's a super chameleon, whatever that means. Go away, bug. It says on the little jar there, super chameleon. So that'll be interesting to see if it is any different, how super it is. I'll show you one of the little jars in a minute. I'll bring it up close so you can see the details, like what it's called and where it's from. All right, now let's see if I can put just a little drop more on each. Just make sure they're nice and full. Actually, that was pretty much good estimation there. Oops, there's a hair of this. Look, I've only got, it's only a tiny bit left. I'll put it all in there. So yep, that's it. That's my 143 grams of resin. So yeah, that was a good estimate on my part, I think. Putting another little drop. Oh, no, you're okay. You can see if some need it or some don't. Don't all need it. Just be careful, don't overflow, hey, nothing worse. It makes a big mess. Just putting a couple more drops in, a few of them that look as if they can handle a tiny bit more. The ones that I've already doming, I'm not putting any more in. Okay. Yep, I think that's done. Now I'm going to give it a quick little torch. So there's only a tiny little bit left in there. All right, let me clean my hands real quick with the baby wipe. Get that resin off. Just spray my baby wipes with alcohol, isopropyl, 100%. So if you get the resin off your gloves, then you can use your gloves again tomorrow. All right, here we go. Just going to use my little torch. as opposed to the bigger one, because they're only tiny little cavities here. So it's only a tiny little flame, and you can actually turn this down. If you want it even smaller, you can turn it down a bit. I'm just going to put it on, and it's going to go like this onto each one, rather than going like click, click, click. I'm just going to turn it on and go to each of them. And sometimes it runs out. And you can see as the bubbles are popping, little bits of the mica powders are coming up to the surface. That's okay. This is the back, remember. We're not going to see these. All right, that'll do. That will do. So what you can do is, let me just grab them. I'll just take my glove off here for a minute. You can put these little glue-on bails onto the backs of them. There's some silver ones and some gold ones that I bought. And you just glue them onto the back, and then you paint the edges with the gold or the silver. But anyway, we'll do that later on. So this is it here, Chameleon Pigments. This one's Rainbow Nori, www.glitterandcrafts4u.com. And then this one's a little free sample they sent me when I ordered some other things. It's Super Chameleon Fairy Dust. It's picking up lots of different colours. Anyway, that's it. Now we just have to wait for these to cure. The Platinum 360 Plus cures really quickly, so I'll be able to demold these later on today, this evening, and then cover them, do the edges with my silver and gold pens. We'll stick the little bails on, and we are good to go. Hey, exciting! Looking forward to it. All right, see you soon. I'm back. It's just after 4 in the afternoon, and I think they're set enough for me to get them out. Probably a little bit soft still, but I'm super keen. I'm a very impatient person. Right, so that layer, or that line there, is the Interfere It. That's Interfere What, Interfere Who, Triton's Demise, Rainbow Nori, and Fairy Dust. Okay, so I think we'll just do one of each so that we can see what they look like, and then I'll go and demold all the rest. Picking. Right, here we go. Hopefully they'll come out nice and easily. Yep, they do. Look at that. All right. Now, let's see what the other side's going to look. I have no idea. Well, I guess, see the top there, the few little bits of dust, they kind of, or pigment dust, I should say. They kind of got a bluey tinge to them. More teal, really. All right, here we go. Oh, that's pretty. See if we can pick up some different colours. I thought it might sort of be a little bit more, have a bit more difference in colour, but I guess it depends on the light that you're looking at it. Oh, pretty, pretty. Okay, that's that one. This one looks as if it's more green on the top. Oops, they're a bit bendy. I should wait. Oh, I'm too impatient. It looks purple now, but when I was looking at it before, it looked green. Oh, that's a sparkly one, isn't it? Look at that one. That's very different to the first one. Very sparkly. I wonder why. Oh, mind you, that one's sparkly too. just not as sparkly. So this has got greens and purples and blues in it. So pretty. Okay, there's that one. And the next one is Interfere Who. Now I can see purple on the top. I guess it's a bit of a giveaway when you look at the top, sort of a pinky purple. Let's check it out. Oh, that one's pretty too. More of a purple, isn't it? Don't see a lot of black. I might have got a bit carried away with the dusting. Like maybe I should have just put it really, really lightly on there so that you can actually see the black base. Next time. Just so that you can see more of the black against all this Chameleon. But look how shiny and sparkly it is. Wow. Okay, so this one's more blue, this one's more green, that one's more purple. I think I overflowed that one a little bit. I did. I'll just have to trim that off later. Okay, next one. Now, Titan's Demise. I've never used this one before. It's my first time using Titan's Demise. Look at the colour left in there. I hope I'm going to be able to wash these out. All right, Titan's Demise. Here we go. Kind of looks a bit purpley grey on top. Let's have a look. Ooh. Very dark and mysterious looking. Look at that. It's mainly black really with a little bit of blue, little hint of blue through there. What do you think? Oh, interesting, that one. Okay, now this one, Rainbow Nori. So this is rainbow. It's apparently supposed to have lots of different colours into it. I'm going to have to lay these somewhere flat so they dry flat. But I can only really see purple on top of that one. Let's have a look. Oh, it's quite black as well. I can see blue, I can see a bit of green. You can really see the 3D sort of crystal look there, can't you? How is that different to this one? Is there much difference between those two? Oops, having trouble focusing. Not sure. Not a lot of difference between those two. All right, let's get this little one out here. This is the fairy dust. It's looking very purple to me. You can see a lot of purple on the top there. All right, here we go. Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay, so mainly purple, but picking up a little bit of green, maybe some red, mainly purple though. Wow, that's so pretty, isn't it? Very nice. Okay. Yeah, probably put a little bit too much colour on them because I really don't see the very much of the black popping through. I wonder what it would look like with gold on it. Let's put some gold on this one and see what it looks like. So that's just the Deco Colour Premium. Love it. Probably my favourite gold pen. All right, now let's see if I can do this with, actually I better hold it like that. So, oh, no, focus. Okay, we're going to stay there. Focus there. Okay. So I'm going to do the side. And then I'm going to do just the top of the side. And that's part of the side, so we'll go in there. You just give the pen a bit of a push. And it'll sort of drop a little blob of paint where you need it to be. I think this is my favourite one actually out of all of these done today. I like this colour. I mean, they're all pretty. I don't really know what I was expecting. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus. But I'm not looking through the camera, you see, to do this. I'm looking past the camera, so I can't really see if you're out of focus. All right, nearly there. Okay, so that's the side done. Now what I want to do is, oh, it's so pretty. Now what I want to do is I just want to go around this top edge, same as I would if it was a coaster, just around the very top edge there, just to look as if it's kind of been dipped in gold or electroplated maybe. So just give it a little bit of colour, not too much. They're only little pendants. You don't want to overdo it with the gold. Just kind of pressing it on the side there. It doesn't have to be like an exact or definite line. Just make it a little bit organic, a little bit natural looking. Just kind of follow that top edge there. How's it looking? Nearly there. Doesn't take too long. Okay, done. Look at that. That is so pretty. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to put a little gold bail on it. Let's grab one of these little bails. I just get these on eBay and I searched glue on bails. So I'm going to just put a little dab of my Yoo-hoo all-purpose adhesive onto the bail. Whoops. Only need one drop, but it's a big drop. Okay, so we'll pick that up and we'll pick this up. Look at my messy mold, oh my gosh. And just, you could, if you wanted to, paint the back, I guess, but I think that's quite pretty there with the little sparkles on the back. And we're just going to stick that on. A bit of glue's going to ooze out of the back. It's a bit difficult doing it in front of the camera. I'm trying to see what I'm doing. I'm trying to look through the screen and just wiping that excess glue off. All right, straighten the little bail. Okay, look at that. It's going to look so pretty. Now, the bail itself is on a bit of an angle, see that? So you can't just lay this down flat because this bit here is on an angle and that's flat. So what you need to do is you need to put it on something flat like a tile and hang that little bail over the edge like that, okay? So that your pendant is sitting flat. So now we just have to let that dry. Where will I put you? I'll just put you over here, down there. Let's try one of the others. Let's try this one here. I like this one too. This is Interfere What. Some of them seem to be more sparkly than others. This one's really pretty. Let's see what it looks like with silver, shall we? So same thing. If I can focus. Come on. I have to get a certain distance to the camera, otherwise it won't focus. So we'll just follow that all the way around, same as we did with the gold. Do one silver, one gold. So I'm not going to do this to all of them. If you receive one in the post with your order, it'll just be raw like that, so to speak, and then you can do with it what you want. If you don't want it, you can just throw it out, toss it out, or if you do want to do something with it, you can, you know, paint the edges or whatever you like with it. I don't mind. It's just a little gift. But yeah, I won't have time to put colour and bales on all of them. I think if I was going to do that, I would sell them. But as little freebie giveaways, they'll just be arriving unfinished, raw. That's okay, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Top edge again. Follow it all the way around. And if you've got a little hole that you want to fill, just give the pen a bit of a push and the colour will go into the little hole there. I do have some other Chameleon pigments by other companies, so I wouldn't mind trying them out as well. I think I'm done. I think I've gone around. Oh, there must have been a bubble there. Where'd my lid go? All right, so there's that one. Oops, with the silver. Looks pretty, doesn't it? I do like that one. All right, let me pop it down for a sec and get a silver little bale out. Silver colour, it's not real silver. So do the same thing. Put a little blob of glue on it. I'll try not to put so much on this time because it all spurted out the back. Look at the shimmer on it. It's really pretty. You work out which way you want as your top. Guess it doesn't really matter. Stick it down, give it a bit of a push, a bit of a squeeze. And we'll lay him down there next to the gold one with that little bale hanging over the edge there. Okay, right, 2 down. 22 to go. No, I'm not going to do them all. Oh dear. All right. Can we see a difference in these two? Not a lot. When I did the rainbow one, I've got glue on my fingers. When I did this rainbow one in a different technique, it turned out really nicely. I think it's because it doesn't have clear over the top. So it might not refract as much because it doesn't have the clear over the top. But they're still really pretty. So there we go. When these are dried, these two that I've done, I'll pop a chain on them and I'll take a photo outside in the sun. Light's not very good in the studio, but I'll take a photo outside in the sun for you so that you can see the finished product. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the little video, and I'm going to go and get the rest of these out and have a play with them, and I'll see you for the next video. All right, thanks so much for watching. Love you all. Take care. Bye for now.